handshake between Parker Bohn III and Ricky Ward. Parker now from Jackson, New Jersey, is 33 years old. Has won 11 times in his career.
But it's been a while.
Likes that start.
Well, if there's a more fluid player on the left-hand side, I don't know who he'd be.
And we see the final score, 224-216. Ricky Ward upsets Walter Ray Williams Jr. Definitely an upset.
It most certainly is an upset. Walter Ray would be the favorite no matter who he's bowling. And Ricky just needs to continue to do what he did the last game.
Just like that, as the 8-pin, a little stubborn, but it fell.
And we were discussing during commercial whether Parker would make Ricky finish on the left-hand lane, where he did have a couple of errant shots. You said you thought he should do that. I agreed with you. Parker must have agreed also.
Heard us, huh?
He's listening.
We see in match play that Ricky Ward defeated. Boy, he beat everybody. How come he's not leading the tournament? Well, he's leading this game.
Well, he remembered the proper way to bowl on lane 17. No problem with that delivery, and off to a nice fast double start. As you can see, Parker's average qualifying second at 227 and a little change.
Right around what Ricky Ward's was too.
Very close.
Oh.
And we watched him in practice on lane 18, coming in light. Fortunate to have knocked down the 7-pin, only leaves the very makeable 3, 6, and the 8. Pardon me, that's the 3, 6, and the 9. Here I go again, having to think in left-handed terms.
As we see, the lefty-righty battle is over. The lefties have prevailed. And Parker, he prevails on that spare.
He throws the ball hard and straight, as you can.
Parker's had trouble, but you had some trouble in a couple of years there too. You want to talk about it?
Well, there were a lot of telecasts in a couple of year stretch and wasn't able to get a victory. Parker is going through somewhat of the same problem. It's a good problem to have. It's a good financial problem to have. But I know Parker would like to get the monkey off his back, win the tournament. He doesn't want to get to 18 telecasts like I had before he wins.
Well, what my question though is, 18 telecasts without a win. You're smiling there.
Well, I don't know why I was smiling. I wasn't smiling when it was happening, but I was smiling today.
Time does ease that memory a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I finally figured out a way so I can make a telecast week in and week out.
And that's working with me.
Sitting here with you, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, but the making better money than I was making back then.
That's good. That's always good. Ricky Ward trying for 3 and has them. So off to a quick start again.
Well, he seems to have command of both lanes once again.
If he executes, it's there.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the way he's looking at it. He knows he just needs to make a good shot. Probably feels a little more comfortable on lane 18 as he takes a re-rack on lane 17. I would imagine he's looking at something in the 1-2 pocket.
Leading by 20, can increase it to 30 if he strikes in the 4th frame, lane 17. Oh, he's perfect.
Well, Ricky Ward with the first 4 in a row, and now Parker Bohn finds himself in a position of being 30 pins down, going into the 4th frame, came in light on this lane, has to make some type of adjustment as we see his vast career earnings of 1.2.
Yeah. Is he going to soften up a hair on this shot? What do you think?
His A game is to throw the ball hard, but I would think that maybe a little softer, a little more turn.
Whatever it was perfect.
Yes.
Got to follow that one up though right now.
Yeah, that was, as we see Parker's beautiful form, that lovely long straight arm swing coming from inside to out, the ball rolling down the lane and grabbing and coming in high flush. There he is coming right at us. You can see that arm swing as it goes directly towards his target. He knows he made a good shot. The pins respond.
Lead is down to 20, can cut it to 10 with one more here. And does. Ooh,
now there's a break. There's a break for Parker. I mean, it was a very, very good shot, but it wasn't 10 in the pit. He needs to be able to widen that pocket. You can't just rely on getting the high pocket flush hit strikes. You need to have some friendly light hits, maybe a trip 10 here, trip 4, trip 6.
Trip something.
Yeah.
Ward leading by 10. And a solid 7. Great shot. The 7 pin does not cooperate.
And I believe that the 4 pin did touch that 7 pin as it went around, because you can kind of see the 7 pin jump, but it didn't jump far enough off the lane.
Cross lane at the 7 pin, changes balls. Has it dead center.
As you can see, here's his ball. There's the 4 pin. Does it touch it? Well, I'm not sure.
Maybe the building rock. You know, we are in California where they have earthquakes, so.
Please, let's not go there.
9
Ricky
pins
Ward,
the difference.
Just 9 pins ahead right now. Working on a spare. Left lane.
Another good shot, but leaves a solid 6, so a solid 7, solid 6. Keeping it in the 1-2 pocket, making good shots. That's his goal, as he said in the little soundbite we had.
And his bowling goals are just to win another title. Wants to take it one at a time. Will he hook the ball?
Ricky Ward at the 6 pin, converts it. He leads by only 8 pins. Parker Bohn working on 3 in a row. Will he continue that string? We'll find out when we continue after this. 8th frame, 9 pins the difference. Working on a strike. Ricky Ward, the bowler. Oh my goodness gracious! Was a great shot. He had it written up.
I think he was pretty sure that was going to strike. That ball got off his hand just the way he wanted it, as he once again switches balls to go hard and straight for the 7 pin.
You know, he re-racked on that shot too, and it always seems that when you re-rack and leave that solid tap, whatever it is,
it's like, why did I bother doing that?
Yeah.
I could have left the solid 7 with a bad rack, or maybe he might have struck with a bad rack.
Right.
We'll never know, but Parker knows one thing right now, that he is working on a strike, and he has once again an opportunity to take a lead, albeit 1 pin.
Still a lead.
Yeah.
A little extra time. Perfect shot. I asked him if making $109,000 last year, or would he prefer $85,000 and a win?
Chances I have for paying a bill, so I'll take all the money I can. I figure the wins will come eventually, so I'm going to keep knocking on the door, and eventually I'm going to start closing it.
He wants to close that door this afternoon. He has a 1-pin lead heading into the 9th frame of the semifinal game.
Can take it to 11 and put a lot of heat on young Ricky Ward.
Oh, and does. What a great shot. He never missed that lane, did he?
There's his caddy. That's Tim Ford Jr. And Parker wanted me to make it a point to say hi for him. He's having fun on TV.
What a great smile he's
Yeah.
got, huh? Parker's not concerned with that right now. Can Ward answer? Oh, and wow, he has left some hard taps. 2 7 pins and a 6 pin. The message came over there and got intercepted.
Well, that messenger came across well in front of the 7 pin. You know, he wanted to re-rack before he threw that ball, Mike, but he'd already used his allotted number of re-racks, and he was not allowed to have it. Now he trails by 12 pins going into the 10th frame.
But he's still in this match.
Oh, without a doubt, he's well within reach of still winning this match. If he strikes out for 237, he would force Parker Bohn to get a 9 spare strike to win by 1 pin. I think I did my math right this time.
I think you did. Big shot here. Oh, perfect ball. Perfect.
Beautiful shot. And the bowlers have really performed well this game. Both of these professionals putting the ball in that 1-2 pocket.
He looks over at the score right now and suddenly realized, I don't know if he realized before, but he knows now if he gets 1 more, he cuts it to 2 pins.
I think he is aware. I thought he was aware of the score before, but as you said, Mike, he's certainly aware of it now. Very important.
Snaps that 7-pin right out of there. Count's important.
The count is very important right now. With a strike, Ricky Ward will stay down by only 2 pins and will force Parker Bohn to do a little more than just show up in the 10th frame.
He'll have to strike somewhere.
That's right. And he wanted that to be he'd want it to be the first one.
Phil ball. Oh, big shot. Gets 7.
Oh, that makes Parker's job a whole lot easier. Instead of having to fill 19 in this frame, now he only needs to have to fill 16. So if he were to go 6 spare strike as he takes another re-rack, these bowlers aren't liking the racks too much today.
To get to the title match, Parker Bohn, semifinal match.
Needs good count and a mark. There you go. That's a lot of fire out of Parker Bohn. He wants it, and he wants it bad as he gets a handshake from his friend Ricky Ward. And now Parker's concern is to just make another quality shot and get ready for the next match.
Second ball in the 10th. Snaps that 7-pin right out of there. That one puts him in the 250s.
And it seems as if Parker has found a line where he's going a little more direct on the right-hand lane.
Picking on my rosin bag. You hear that, Johnny?
I think he's talking to John Maz already, and he hasn't even bowled him yet. This next match is going to be fun.
Parker Bohn finishes with 259. He's ready for John Mazza. We're going to be ready for championship frame when we come back. Stay tuned, please.